Okay, so we've looked at bases of prisms. We've looked at the height of the prism. Now we're going to look at what does it mean to have lateral area, and we'll abbreviate that LA. So lateral area is when you take the sum of the areas of the lateral faces. So remember, lateral, that's the sides. That's not the top and the bottom. It's not the bases, but it's these guys. So if I just want to find the area of this green portion here, not the top and the bottom, excluding the top and the bottom. So it's kind of like what we did last time with the cylinder roll, right? So here's my net. I've unrolled. I've used the rollout method to look at the net of this prism, and this green portion here, those are all the sides of this prism. So you have the top and the bottom are the bases, right? And so when we go to find, we're looking for basically a shortcut, because I can find the area of this whole thing by finding the area of 6 different rectangles, and then I can find the area of the top hexagon and the area of the bottom hexagon, and I can add it all together using the net, but we're looking for a shortcut. So our shortcut is this lateral area formula. So first of all, I want you to look at this big green shape here. So we could do 6 separate rectangles, or couldn't we just do one big rectangle, right? And so we know that for a rectangle, so what, first of all, first question in our investigation is, what shape do all the lateral sides combined form? One big rectangle, all the sides when you squish them together. Okay, and then we know that A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F, what does that represent on this shape? So A is the top of this rectangle, and B is the top of this rectangle, and C, and when I add all of those together, isn't this basically the length of the rectangle? So let's write that in. It's the length. That sum there is the length of the rectangle. And wouldn't you agree that the height is basically the width of the rectangle? If we're doing length times width or base times height, same thing, right? And so what would the formula for the area of all the combined lateral sides be? Okay, so if I were to do length times width, right, couldn't we just say A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F times my width, this is height, so this is for my rectangle area, this is the length times the width. And guys, what we just found is called lateral area. Now we're still going to make it a little bit more concise. In the next video, you're going to see a way to condense this A, B, C, D, E, F into something else.